Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hello, what's up everybody? HTG Doug here, continuing our LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars story walkthroughs. This time we're doing the hidden enemy. It is 100,000 studs to get true Jedi, and we will unlock the Pleasure Is All Mine Deer trophy and achievement. So, before we start, every LEGO game has red bricks that are like little cheats that help you do different things. And on the left here are the stud codes and the stud magnet codes. You can turn these on whenever you want. You don't actually have to get the red bricks if you don't want to. Some people might call this cheating, others might call it helping, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But in case you guys wanted to use the codes, they are on the left. I am going to punch one or two of them in just to show you that they do work. There you go, you see the score ×2 is unlocked, and I can turn it on whenever I want. I'm also going to punch in the stud magnet one. I don't turn on the score ×2 one for the level, but I do leave the stud magnet one on just to show you guys that they do not disable trophies or achievements. So you can literally, right before the second mission, you can turn on every single red brick, get the trophy for getting them all, or achievement for Xbox people, and you can play through the whole game with them, and they will not disable any trophies. The only one that will disable a trophy is the invincibility cheat. There is a trophy that I mentioned in the first video for beating a level without dying, and if you turn on the invincibility cheat, that will disable that trophy. But every other trophy or achievement is completely fair game using all the codes. I will probably do a video later showing you all the codes, but for now, since we're going through the story, just so you can get true Jedi easily, if you want to, then, you know, you can turn on all the codes if you want. I get true Jedi without even using the ×2, but I said if you want to get like a huge amount of studs before you finish the game, then you're welcome to turn on all of them. You get like a multiplier of like 3,840, I think, something like that. So I said I left stud magnet on just because, first of all, I feel like they should magnetize to you anyway. So just giving you a red brick that does that for you is kind of like a cop-out, but whatever. But I said I left it on just to show you that they do not disable trophies, and you can still get all of the trophies and achievements throughout the game, except for the one that I previously mentioned. So here we go. We're the storyline that I chose first was Asajj Ventress. I don't know her name. Sorry. And this is the hidden enemy level, as I've said. So if you went a different route, I'm pretty sure you can do any of those first three in any order. But this is the route that I went just because the trophy list, that's the order they're in. So I decided to go with that. I will say in the beginning that I got a little lost at some parts. I said I haven't got used to the LEGO Star Wars different things yet. You know, once you get through like further and further in the game, you learn the little signs of what to do, and I have not picked up on all of them yet, so I am learning a little bit. And there are a few parts where I sped this up a little faster just so you guys wouldn't have to watch me run around in circles for a while. But alright, so here we go. Yeah, I've never seen any of this before, so I have no idea what's going on, so I explore a little bit, so just bear with me. It will get better and faster as I learn this game a little better. So alright, so we're gonna stud horde up, of course. I mean, that's who we are. And I'm gonna find a one of 10 mini kits, like not number 1 of 10, but if you destroy all 10 of these little computer screens, you will get a mini kit. So there is one. I think I basically run past all 10 of them throughout the level. So if you guys want to get them as you go, then you're free to. As I said in the first video, I will not be getting any mini kits, just so that when I go through on FREEPLAY, I can get them all, and there's no confusion having to go back and forth between 2 different videos, and it's pain. So we have to switch to the clone guys, I don't really know, and then switch back to the Jedi, and we jump back on this thing, and we'll head over to that side. So I did find out about Star Wars that there is no plural of Jedi. It's just Jedi. Did not know that. I always thought it was Jedis. I learned something new, see. Alright, so yeah, I did not figure this out until later, but above the doors there are little force icons. You can actually close those doors and stop guys from coming in. I'm kind of embarrassed now that I didn't notice that earlier, but you have to move the little power battery into the wall socket so that way you can open the next door. And there is another of the computer consoles that you have to destroy 10 of for a mini kit, so if you want to do that, then go ahead. I said I will not be, so Alright, so yeah, like I said, there's a little force icon above it that you can close the doors, they stop coming in, and I just, for some reason, never saw it. Even, like, watching the video now, it's like the first thing I noticed, but, you know, whatever. I said I just never saw it, didn't even think of it. Like, every LEGO game basically has these areas where you have to close, like, the windows or doors or whatever to stop them coming in, and for some reason, like, just never clicked. So, I apologize. I'm trying to stud horde up here. And I'm like, all right, this guy's coming in. I just can't figure it out. So, but you can actually, when you use the force on little like coffee water machine things, you can actually destroy them when they come out, and you'll get a bunch of studs. So I didn't do it on that one, but you'll see me do it plenty of other times because there's a lot of them laying around. All right, so after we get some more studs, and you'll see the stud magnet is working. So said it is on. I didn't lie to you guys, but you can take out this little battery again connected to the center, and then you'll be able to use the force on that big whatever that thing is in the center there. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I have no idea what any of the names are for anything, so like I said, I apologize. Yeah, we're just gonna drop that, and then there's the force that we can use to block that door since the gate is broken. And that's when I kind of figure out that you can block the door. I feel kind of embarrassed, but oh well. Said I am learning, said I'm picking up on things. It'll get better as we go. There will be a few mistakes, but at least you guys get to laugh at them. Alright, so take care of all those guys, and then like I said, I see the little thing above that blocks it, so I'm gonna close it. Yep, there it is. Yeah. And once you do that, it'll open up the center and you can get in there, and once everybody gets in, you'll head up to the top. Alright, so this is the area that I got a little lost. Like, I couldn't figure out what to do. I was a little confused, so you'll have to bear with me for a little bit while I mess around. But I did speed this up a little bit more, that way you guys wouldn't have to watch me just be completely oblivious to everything else that's going around. Because the game's even telling me what to do, and I'm still, like, so lost. But, you know, I said we'll get there. But first of all, I'm going to go ahead and get all these little blue studs. If you jump on top of them, you can double jump with the Jedis, so you can float up and you can get them all. But you'll notice there are little switches that are right next to each of those doors that you can close that'll stop the guys from coming in a little bit. And I don't have a bounty hunter to do that, but not that we would do it anyway because we are not getting the mini kits this time. But so there's another blue, and there I'm gonna get the other blue over there, and then yeah, there is a switch on the side too to block that door. So yeah, said every LEGO game I've played, none of them have had this many characters in the game that you could just basically run through and destroy. So I'm just having a good time running through, killing everybody, and just it's I don't know, it's a lot of fun. So for me, I played LEGO Marvel. They never had this many characters that you can just destroy and run through. Same thing with LEGO Batman 2 or LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, or even the Vita version. So this to me is a new experience, and I'm not used to these big, humongous battles. But I said I'm getting there. Just bear with me. And you can see on the bottom it says use an explosive weapon to destroy the silver Legos. And I thought that meant that I needed to have another character or something. And it turns out I don't. All you have to do is once you build the center gun there, when you get on it, you have to shoot the two guns on the left and the right. You can see them in the corners. And I actually shoot one on accident and don't even realize that that's what I need to do. But so that is what you need to do. And I do get it eventually. I think I actually, nope. I think I get one right. Oh, well, first of all, I finally figured out how to shoot, because for the longest time I'm hitting R1, R2, L1, nothing's happening. So it's actually square, I believe, to shoot. There we go. And I'm just blowing everything up now. But yeah, you have to get the two corner guns. You can see it there on the right. So yeah, I'm completely lost. Like, I have no idea what's going on. See, I destroyed one on accident and didn't even realize that's what never clicked in my mind. So I just go through and jump and Jedi saber slam all these guys. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. Said if you keep closing the doors, it will empty out a little bit, and then you can just go in and destroy them. And it'll give you a little brief reprieve from the action. I thought I could maybe shoot the doors to keep them shut permanently, and that does not work. But I think I eventually go around, and there's like little force antennas that you can do stuff with that give you studs. I went and closed like all of them because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. Maybe that was going to trigger it, and I don't know. I could not figure it out for the longest time. So I said you have to bear with me a little bit. I am learning. But I think it's hilarious being able to like use the Force on one of those little like, droid guy. I don't know what they're called. Sorry, but those little small guys that are like in thousands of them walking around. I think it's funny as hell that you could just pick them up and throw them across the map and like into a group of other enemies and just destroy them all. I don't know. It makes me laugh. Yeah, I don't know if those things have any purpose other than to give you studs, but yeah, I thought that maybe that had something to do with it, and I was going through and trying to get all the studs I could. I just barely made a true Jedi in this. Like I said, it's 100,000 studs. I did die a lot, so that's partly the reason. But yeah, this was one of those levels where if you're not trying to get minikits and you're not trying to do the extra stuff, it's kind of hard. But said if you want to turn on all those stud multipliers, you'll have no problem getting this. As that guy walks right past me and doesn't get hit by my lightsaber. There we go. I think I get it right here. There we go. Yeah, I finally hit the gun in the corner by accident. Actually, I wasn't aiming for it, and I finally get the next scene to trigger. So as soon as I go and grab all those studs that are just laying there for me to collect, and I think I move on here. Yep. Oh no, I'm sorry. I need the droid's head, which I actually figured out very quickly. I thought it was one of these guys, and it turns out it's not. So, and I find out you can throw little bombs, which I thought was cool. But what you need to do is, if you saw in the beginning of this little section, there was a guy that was walking around that like you couldn't really kill. There he is. And if you hit him a couple times, he drops his head, and then you could pick it up, and then you need to use that on the panel. But if you get close to him while wearing it, he kind of snatches it back from you, like even if you jump over him. So he's pretty accurate in stealing stuff. So I had to run all the way around as he's following me. And I finally got a chance to get over there and use it. So once you get towards the stairs, he kind of like leaves, so you have plenty of time to. All right, so there we go. We finally got through that section. I told you we would do it. It took me a little while, but said I'm learning. Go easy on me. It will get better, I promise. I hope so, anyway. So there we go. There's Ventress, I believe her name. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm just sounding out my words like I'm in kindergarten now. But here we go. So we're going to head into this building that the door just opens for us. And, of course, we have to get all the studs first. So we're going to do that. There's another one of those panels for the 10 mini kit. The 10 things you have to destroy for a mini kit. Sorry, that's kind of confusing. But in this part, I figured out very quickly. I was like, oh, okay, it's just a basic matching thing. I've seen this in all the other LEGO games. So I said some things I know already. Some things I'm going to have to figure out as we go. But usually LEGO repeats things, so once you figure it out the first time, you can basically figure it out the rest of the times. They only have so many things they could do, so yeah. The rest of the video should get a lot easier, or a lot faster. Because this one's kind of long, just because it's kind of a longer level, and I showed you the codes at the beginning, so that added a couple of minutes on. So most of the videos should be about between 10 and 15 minutes, but this one just happened to be longer because I got lost. Sorry. There we go. Once we do that, we can't open the door on the right because we need like a C-3PO or something like that. All right, so here's the first of like the 3-part boss battle, or 4-part. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6-part. Actually, this is a really long battle. I think this is the longest LEGO battle I've ever seen. Well, in one level. Like the Joker and Batman 2 kind of went on for a couple different levels, but this one, this one was a very long one-level battle. So I was getting kind of nervous. I thought this would be the last section, so I was trying to get all those studs I possibly could. And yeah, so you're going to have to watch me stud hoard up for a second. Yeah. And if you want to get rid of her, just double jump and use her lightsaber slam, and she'll drop one of her lightsabers, and then you can go ahead and collect some stuff in peace for a little bit until she runs and grabs it and then bothers you again. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Go away. We'll talk to you later. Okay, so... And we can use a lightsaber throw on these 2 things up top, and then we can get that shelf to fall down so that we can get the rest of those. And there is one more thing up there that doesn't look like it lightsaber hit somehow, even though it kind of went through it. But nitpicking, I know. So we're gonna do that on the other side as well, and I missed the other one. Get rid of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Annoying. God. Okay, so. There we go. We'll take care of all that. And we're getting kind of close. So we're at 81,000. This is not the last room for the record. I know I thought it was, but it's actually not. There's actually like 3 or 4 other rooms we have to go to. So you'll have plenty of chances to get to 100,000. And I actually get really, really close at the end of this level, or at the end of this little section room thing. So no need to worry. I said it's very easy to get true Jedi. Lego games in general have been very easy to get the true whatever requirements for without using any kind of codes or anything. So, yeah. If you've played any Lego game before, you shouldn't have any problem. And if you are having a problem, just turn on the ×2, ×4, ×6, ×8, or ×10, or turn them all on, and you'll literally get the true Jedi requirements in like 5 seconds. As soon as you start, if you turn stud magnet on, you'll probably pick up a bunch of studs and get it instantly. So, yeah, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. Alright, so it looks like I got all the studs in this room. Oh, I actually missed that a little purple thing sticking out of the wall there on the left. But I said once you lightsaber slam, you pick up her I forgot what it was called, lightsaber, then you can go ahead and hit her, and then she'll take it away from you, and then you just repeat the process 4 times until you actually destroy her. There we go, I finally get it. So yeah, we're at 93,510, so very, very soon we'll get this last this true Jedi requirements. Alright, so there goes the Jedi stick, the lightsaber, and that'll take care of her for this little first part of the battle. The next part, she will use the Force, so you can't get near her, or the Dark Force. I don't know what it's called. I'm just calling it the Force. So what you have to do is throw the pieces back at her, which I figured out very quickly because the Lego Marvel did the same thing with like Magneto and the mind control powers. No, not Magneto. The mind control powers with like Jean Grey and stuff. So I've seen some of this before. I'm not completely useless in Lego games. Yeah, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying. You know. I don't have to say it, but you guys just know. All right, so you have to go through this 3 or 4 times in different little sections. Yeah, just stand in one spot, and there's one on each corner if you want to get those the 10 different consoles. And there's the last one for that, and then she'll move over to the center, and then she will head into the next room. So then you get to go and use your Jedi lightsaber and open the next door, which I'm not really sure how he's walking along the wall like that, but it was kind of cool. I don't know if he was using the little grooves in the door or what, but I was a little confused. All right, so we're at 95,000. We need about another 5,000 studs, so we're gonna go ahead and destroy whatever we can in this room because I'm kind of ADD and I don't want to leave anything laying around. Honestly, I don't know why Brian does it, but me, I just don't like to leave stuff laying around. So I'm curious to know, do you guys do the same thing, or do you know that since you guys are gonna have to go back as we get True Jedi and play on free play, so you don't even bother getting studs, or how do you guys play? Because no matter what, even when I get when I'm on free play and I'm getting a 3,840 multiplier, I still go through and collect every single little stud that I can possibly find, knowing full well that I will never use 99% of the studs that I actually collect. Because I think you only need about 4 million to collect everything you need. So you'll obviously finish with like a couple billion. I think in Lego Marvel I finished like 11 billion. I think I finished with maybe 10 in Pirates. So I don't even know why the game just gives you so many studs if you're never going to use them. It kind of annoys me. I kind of wish they would give you more stuff you could use or buy for your studs. Even if it's just different skins or heads or funny things you could buy, at least you feel like you're buying something with your studs. But that's a story for another day, I guess, or discussion for another day. Alright, so I think we're almost done. I'm going to destroy this little coffee machine here, but I think we're just about done getting all these studs in this room. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I forgot the flower pots and the little nightstands, so we're going to have to go and destroy those. There's another one of those consoles if you want to take care of that on your way. Other than that, we'll just head into the next room. And she's going to use her crazy lightsaber move thing, and she's going to destroy the floor, so we're going to have to use the Force on the little flying rocks, and I thought you had to throw them back at her, but no, you actually have to slide them into the wall down below her so that you can run up and get over to the next location. So there we go. I figured it out right there. So there's one, and I think there are 2 different colors. I don't know if it's just me. I see colors kind of weird. So it looks like one's a dark purple, one's a light purple, but I could be completely wrong. I honestly have no idea. See, like, I can't get these down there. It just keeps throwing them back there. So I think there's 2 different colors. But the one that I used at first will go in there, and then we can move on. Alright, so you can see some glowing red points up there. I honestly don't know what those do. I'm sure if you do something with them, they'll give you a mini kit, but I don't know which characters you need. They probably told me already, and I completely forgot. But so that's a story for free play. Alright, so we got this giant robot that I have no idea what it is, what it's called, nothing. So I said I apologize for that. But what you have to do is throw your lightsaber at the red laser thingy. Wow, this is just such a technical video. Just throw their thingy at the thingy and you'll get the thingy to die. It's awesome. Alright, so after you hit it a few times, you will trigger like the legs, I guess, to come towards you, and then you could climb up them and destroy them. And make sure you actually jump when you when it slams down. I guess I'm trying to get this guy to destroy like the other droids, I guess, and for some reason it's not working, so I'm just got bored of him and killed him. But as you saw, there was a little point on the ground so that I could attack the leg. So we're gonna have to have that come back out and jump. Oh my god, I'm just so awful. Thank you, finally. Alright, so after he does it a few times, the leg will come towards you like that, and then you can use your lightsaber on the point and you can destroy that leg. There we go. And if any of you played Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, you might have noticed this is very similar to the Kraken fight in movie 2, I believe, when you had to climb up the leg and light the barrel of fire and blow his leg off. So obviously some things are very similar, other things are different. It just, so far I'm enjoying it though, I have to say. I really like Lego games. I had never really gotten into them, but since I have been, I've really enjoyed them because they don't take themselves too seriously. They're trying to be funny. They're just good, easy fun. I don't know. A lot of games, like you play like a lot of different games, and they're like a real challenge. And they kind of get really annoying. But this game is a lot of fun, like no matter what. So it's a nice change of pace. But alright, this you actually might remember. Might as well complete the cycle. This actually looks a lot like the Joker battle in Lego Batman 2. So yeah. Very similar. There are some things being repeated and reused, but what you have to do is use the force on one of the like little debris that are flying around and just throw it at her, and then you'll be able to go over there and hit her, and then you'll have to repeat the process, looks like 3 times? 3 times. Yeah, 3 times, 4 times, 3 times. 3 times, yes. Sorry. Alright, so there's number 2, and then she'll move over back to the leg, and then I could use the force on that debris laying around, hit her again, and then jump down and hit her as I die. Aww. Okay, but there you go. There's the last one, and we'll trigger the little ending cutscene here. See, they're so lighthearted about every game they do. It's just like, oh, there's 2 guys coming, and then they like high five as they go away. It's just, I don't know. It makes me laugh. It's nothing like hilarious that'll like make you die of laughter, but it's just so funny. So, well, that'll do it for the level 2, the hidden enemy. And we do unlock 2 characters, Commander Cody and Clone Trooper, and we unlock the trophy/achievement for beating the level, which is the pleasure is all mine, dear. Yes. We also unlock True Jedi, and we get 2 gold bricks, 1 for beating the level and 1 for achieving True Jedi. And our stud total goes up to, do we make, yes, 200,000. Not that that's really anything compared to what we'll have later on, but it's still a good start, you know. We're making progress. And alright, that'll do it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. We will, if there's not another video up, there will be another one up soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue through on Ventress's little storyline or if I'm going to go a different direction. Haven't decided yet, so probably going to finish it, but we'll see. So yeah. Said sorry for my noobness. I will learn, but it'll get better. Just bear with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed though, and as always, make sure you follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Google Plus page. We're starting to gain some steam on that, so hopefully that'll continue. And yeah, we also have Twitch channels as well for HappyThumbsGaming, and HTG Brian and me, HTG Doug, also have them. So yeah, if you're ever looking to watch us play some games and unedited, just raw footage, then go ahead and check us out when we're playing. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys very soon.